Sabalenka and Gauff face challenges in the first round. Welcome to Tiebreak News. The Australian Open is about to begin, and the draw has brought electrifying matchups right from the first round. Aryna Sabalenka, the current two-time champion, faces the dangerous Sloane Stephens, while Coco Gauff goes head-to-head with the 2020 champion, Sofia Kenin. Will Sabalenka maintain her undefeated record against Stephens? And can Gauff overcome the historic challenge against Kenin? Stay tuned until the end to learn all the details of each draw and the matchups that are sure to shake up Melbourne. Australian Open draw, a promise of epic duels at the first Grand Slam of the year. The Australian Open draw has kicked off the 2025 Grand Slam season with great expectations and breathtaking initial matchups. Aryna Sabalenka, a two-time champion at the tournament and the current world number one, leads the women's draw with the goal of achieving a historic feat, becoming the first woman to win 3 consecutive titles since Martina Hingis between 1997 and 1999. In an emotional speech during the opening ceremony, Sabalenka expressed her gratitude and determination. Carrying this trophy as a champion for the third time would be something huge, but I need to focus on myself and bring my best tennis in every match. However, Sabalenka's mission is far from easy. Her first-round match will be against Sloane Stephens, the 2017 US Open champion, in a matchup that promises to be balanced, as 3 of their 4 previous encounters have been decided in 3 sets. If she advances, the Belarusian may face Sone Kartal or Jessica Buzas-Monero before a potential meeting with Linda Noskova, who defeated Iga Swiatek in the previous edition. Further along, matches against Mira Andreeva in the 4th round and Zheng Qinwen in the quarterfinals could present significant challenges, especially considering Zheng's performance in Melbourne last year when she reached the final. The generational clash in the second quarter. Coco Gauff, the 3rd seed, will also face a tough start against Sofia Kenin, the 2020 Australian Open champion, in the first round. This match marks a reunion between 2 compatriots at different stages of their careers, with Kenin having the upper hand in their previous encounters. To advance, Gauff may have to face names like Naomi Osaka, who returns to competition after a season marked by injuries and motherhood, and Karolina Muchova, a semi-finalist in several major tournaments. The prospect of a semi-final showdown between Gauff and Sabalenka rekindles memories of their thrilling encounter at the same stage in 2024, won by the Belarusian. On the opposite side of Gauff's quarter is Jessica Pegula, the 7th seed, surrounded by dangerous opponents, including Paula Badosa and Marta Kostyuk, both with a history of great performances in Melbourne. This segment of the draw promises intense battles, with Gauff and Pegula being strong contenders for a spot in the semifinals. Paolini and Rybakina lead the 3rd quarter. Jasmine Paolini and Aryna Rybakina, finalist at the 2023 Australian Open, lead the 3rd quarter. While Paolini begins her campaign against qualifier Wei Sijia, Rybakina faces young Australian Emerson Jones, a local sensation and current number 1 in the junior rankings. This section of the draw features the presence of Danielle Collins, 2022 runner-up, and Madison Keys, a semi-finalist in past editions. Both bring experience and consistency in decisive moments, promising exciting matches. Also in the 3rd quarter, Elina Svitolina and Diana Yastremska, returning to the courts after an impressive recovery, add depth to the tournament. If the top seeds confirm their favorites, Paolini and Rybakina could face each other in another decisive battle, keeping alive the rivalry that started last year. Swiatek and the challenge of the 4th quarter. In the final quarter, Iga Swiatek begins her journey against Katerina Siniakova, but the path to a potential final will not be easy. The Polish star could face Ekaterina Alexandrova, Amanda Anisimova, or Anna Kalinskaya in the early rounds, all players with a history of solid performances against her on hard courts. Additionally, this section includes Victoria Azarenka, a 2-time Australian Open champion, and Emma Navarro, the 8th seed, who aims to consolidate her place among the top players on the circuit. Another highlight in this quarter is Ons Jabeur, returning after a break due to a shoulder injury and promising to surprise, especially after her strong campaign in the Brisbane tournament. The prospect of a quarterfinal clash between Swiatek and Navarro is exciting, but the draw offers many possibilities for surprises along the way. With each quarter offering intriguing stories and unmissable matchups, the Australian Open promises to be the stage for an electrifying start to the women's tennis season. Let the battles begin. These matchups are just the beginning of a Grand Slam that already promises to be epic. Now, we want to know, who do you think will perform the best in Melbourne? Leave your comment and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Tiebreak News to catch every detail of the Australian Open. We'll see you in the next round.